Today, we'll get the opportunity to tag along with the Westport Director of Marine Services to learn more about what is known as a Quahog Relay. Typically, he buys the quahogs from a local business, sends a text to a group chat of Westport's commercial fishermen, and they meet him at the public boat ramp on Route 88 to help out. On this particular afternoon, the text has been sent. Now, we wait. The truck arrives with about 90 bushels of quahogs in tow. Each bushel contains around 50 quahogs taken from the Taunton River. The idea behind putting them into the Westport River is that they can both clean themselves and filter the river water, to the tune of 40 or 50 gallons a day each. Once a year goes by and they are inspected by the state and declared to be clean, they can be fished to support Westport's shellfishing industry. Now that the boat is loaded, it's off to the planting area. Planting, or seeding, is the word for putting contaminated quahogs into the river so that in a year they can grow and be harvested like plants would in a garden. On the way to the planting area, local wildlife was on display, with a great white heron under the bridge and later on some ospreys in their nest. A question that may be coming to mind right now is, how did these quahogs get contaminated in the first place? The short answer is human activity. Going deeper, there are a number of direct and indirect sources that have caused it. Direct sources include failing septic systems, leaking sewer pipes, sewer overflows, and poorly connected household sewage systems. Indirect sources include roadway runoff, areas of concentrated wildfowl use, fertilizers, pesticides, and pet waste. It's time for the main event. This crew is going to take the quahogs from the Taunton River, contaminated mostly by fecal bacteria coming from a mix made mostly of sewage, runoff, and animal waste, and plant them in the Westport River. Gross though this may seem, these quahogs are a key part of why the Westport River is able to stay so clean thanks to their massive filtration abilities. 90 bushels times 50 quahogs each times 50 gallons a day filtered each equals about 80 million gallons of water that will be filtered by these quahogs before they are eventually harvested and sold next year, supporting the local economy and shellfishing industry in the process. Better yet, the town does not have to pay for these quahogs and still gets to reap the benefits. Although the Director of Marine Services is a town employee, the quahogs themselves are paid for using the Westport Shellfish Propagation Fund. This fund is collected mainly at the annual Shell Stock event hosted at the Westport Fairgrounds in the summer, where ticket, food, and beverage sales make up most of the revenue, as well as sponsorships by many local businesses and donations from charitable foundations.